Atlanta, in Georgia. I want you beside me, all over my body. Don't worry, my neighbors too old to hear us, baby. When you start turning me on, I just.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Sex Battles. This is your host Jacob, and where my co-host at? Where's my co-host at here? Welcome,
I'm right
Chucky
over here.
D to the show. Huh?
What's up, Gator?
What's going on? Much love to everybody. I just want you in here because, you know, co-host now. I got a co-host now. Yeah, y'all ain't know.
Man, well, they already know that. You ain't going to introduce me, sucker?
Who are you?
See, Chris?
Oh.
I'm not for real. Like,
welcome to the show, Chris versus
Thank
our producer.
Welcome back.
WCC. Welcome to the show.
What's up, y'all? Man, how y'all feeling? Motherfucker ain't gonna respect me.
I ain't even gonna. Don't ask me how I'm feeling because I'm in a mood right now.
You in the mood? Shit, my laptop broke down. That's why it took me so long to get on the damn show.
Well, I was supposed to be going out of town this weekend, and that shit's gone. But that's neither here or there. Yo, welcome to the show. Hey, anytime you want to call in the Sex Battles and join us on the show, all you got to do is pick up your phone and dial the number 760-569-7676. The code to the conference is 286-517. That's 286-517. Hit the pound key. It'll bring you straight into the conference where we do our shows at. And much love to everybody that's been liking the Sex Battles page. I still see people liking the page and also joining the group because we have a group now. Make sure you join the group. That's where all the action happens. Tonight, we got a special show tonight. This is going to be real entertaining. That's all I can say. It's going to be a real entertaining show. And this is my co-host, Ideal. So I'm going to let her tell y'all exactly what the show is because she can actually break it down to y'all better than I can. Go ahead, Tracy.
All right. So tonight's topic is relationship tug of war. Who are you going to choose between your current and your next or your current and your ex? Basically, you got a good relationship. You got somebody that you care for, you love, but you still kind of got feelings for your ex. Or if you're in a relationship and it's not going so great, but you're still in love with that person, and then you find somebody new that wants to be with you, you don't know if you want to step over into this new relationship. So who do you choose? How do you fight that struggle of trying to figure out which person is the right person for you?
Okay,
that's our topic for today.
Where is this topic coming from? Don't break it down. Break it down. Go ahead.
The current struggle, obviously, it's a current struggle that I'm dealing with right now. I got a dude that I care for, we cool or whatever, and it's not the greatest relationship, as y'all know, because y'all listening to the show. But I'm still in love with my ex. And that's just bottom line. I'm still in love with my ex. And I do have a dude that I currently kind of mess with that could possibly be my next. So I'm not sure. Yeah, possible, exactly.
So he a possible. Like, you know when you play the cards, I got 4 in the possible.
He's a possibility.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That sounds like a rebound.
And in a sense, he could be a rebound. But at the same time, like I'm okay with my current, but my ex I'm still in love with. So my feelings, my emotions are with my ex, and my vagina's with my next. If that makes any sense.
Wait.
So start with that coonery shit.
So have you and your next Have your necks met your vagina?
Oh, plenty of times. Yeah, they're really acquainted.
I'm so
Yeah,
bad.
very acquainted. Very
So
acquainted.
done with you. So
I'm
done.
just
There's plenty of time.
Yeah. Let me tell you, my next knew my vagina before my current, if that makes any sense.
What?
So, yeah.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I've never done this before. I just lit off a cigarette.
But
I bet, like, you just got done fucking right there and there. Like, you just got a hard on right now. Just about to Chucky, you is a colorful hostess.
I'm just saying. Give me a minute.
So you trying to decide between your...
Yeah, it's just trying to decide who is the right person for you. Which person do you go with? Do you go with the one that you're in love with, the one that you're content with, or the one that possibly could be a potential boyfriend or something?
Okay, we got a lot of people listening. Y'all heard what Chucky said. I want to know what y'all think about this. Chris, why don't we bring these people in?
Who to pick on first? Returning callers or a new caller? Well, you know what?
Let's
get returning caller, Mr. Corey Jones.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sex Battles.
Corey, welcome.
You are live.
Sex Battle, man.
Man, what's
I know
up with y'all?
you enjoyed our last show. I appreciate you showing up again. Okay, now you hear Chucky's dilemma now. You hear her dilemma.
Chucky needs Jesus. I'm going to have to pray for her tonight. I'm going to lay some hands on you and come out of where she had. I'll bring the blessed oil, the Bible, and everything was I'll be good. We be good.
I like rub downs. I do. I really enjoy rub downs.
And
He said blessed oil. He didn't say nothing about rub downs and baby oil.
Hold on, man.
up.
We're getting what's going on? What's up? Rub down.
I was going to say, when you said that, I think that's the problem. Anyway.
So stupid.
Baby oil, Lord.
Okay, so
she need help. Let me pray for her tonight.
He's going to pray for you. That's his solution to your issue.
Yeah, yeah. I got a praying grandmother, so I don't know how well that's working. I'm just saying, like, and it's a common issue, though. I'm not the only person that deals with that. I would hope not.
Yeah, I don't think you are. Chris,
I know I ain't, dang it.
Well, look, let's start with Corey. So, Corey, you already know what the issue is about. So, let's see. Hang on one second. I'm sorry. I'm just going through my laptop or whatever. Chucky, introduce. Tell him what's going on while I'm doing this.
Okay, so I need to know, have you been in a situation where you had to choose between your current and your ex?
I gotta think of that. I gotta think about it. Let me think. Yes and no.
So explain.
Come say like this. You know, it's like this. You gotta pick which one that's better for you. It ain't all about the sex. It's all about the person that cares for you. So you gotta pick. You know, it's like you gotta figure out which one you want. The one on the left, the one on the right.
Corey, I know you don't know this. The reason Chucky just got quiet was because Chucky said, "Wait a minute, you said it's not about the sex. What the fuck?"
Shut up. You know what, Gator? You ain't shit.
I know. I gotta figure she's gonna say something. I was like, why she don't say that?
I'm just saying. Come on, Chunky. Everybody knows that's been listening to Sex Battles. How you feel about relationship and the sex battles. We all know about it.
Don't be coming for me. Don't be coming
for
me.
But I'm just saying. I just noticed how when he said, "Well, Chunky, you know, it's not about the sex. It's about who cares for you in a relationship." And you got real quiet.
I said,
yeah, I kind of figured that.
She got quiet. Let me live.
No, she got quiet. She's like,
go ahead.
Don't do me. But yeah,
But
so the determining factor is which person cares the most for you, right?
Yeah, you got to figure out. It's like this. You got to figure out which one that cares for you more. You know, I ain't gonna say what I said last time. I'm gonna cut that off because you probably gonna go keep quiet again on me. But it's about the person that cares more. It's about how much time you spend together, how much time he or she like you. It's a lot of variables about that. It's all about how you and that person connect, how y'all do stuff. You know, it's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff in that. You know, it could be your ex, it could be your current boyfriend or girlfriend, it could be any, but it's gotta be the LOVE, love. It's all about love. It's all about the person that love and care about you. That's what, to me, that's what it's about.
All right. So, Chris, bring somebody else in for me.
Okay, well, thank you, Corey, for your comments. All right, so let's go to one of our long-term callers. They haven't been here for a long time. Welcome back, Mr. Rapper. You are live on Sex Battles.
Welcome, bro.
Hey.
Where'd he go?
Uh-oh.
Bro.
All right.
Okay,
next
so
caller.
Rapper is not here. Okay, so let's go to the next caller. Next caller is Mr. Jason Bradley. Welcome to Sex Battles. You are live.
Oh, so
hey, what's happening, y'all?
Hi, Jason. Welcome to the show.
Man,
all right. So, give me your thoughts on deciding who is the right person for you.
Man, this subject is near and dear to my heart because, nigga, I just experienced this shit like a couple days ago.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
About it.
So we want to know what you decided.
All right, man. I was talking to a cool little chick. I mean, she was cool. You know, she's younger than me, getting ready to go to college. You know, just turned 18, and then my ex came back. My ex came back in the picture, and she was just like, "Yo," she like, "Man, I feel like I've been dumb all these years. I think we need to try it again." Whoopty wop wop wop. One thing led to another, and some, you know, it went down like that. And now we back together. So, and I had to break it to old girl today because I had been avoiding her like I owed her child support for a couple of days.
Wow.
Sad. That's bad.
Wait.
Oh, my God.
Wait, okay, so how did you avoid her?
Why was I avoiding her? Because I was trying to fix...
No,
what?
Why? How did you avoid her?
Shoot. All right, man. Everybody knows I work at a Dairy Queen.
I didn't know that. I wasn't ready. I didn't know.
You know what? Chris, mute yourself. Chris.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jason. Go ahead.
You ain't shit, Chris.
My boss owns like he owns 4 different ones in the area. So what I had him do was like every day I was like put me at a different one every day.
Damn.
So every day I was at a different one. You know, text messages wasn't answering them. Her Snapchats I wasn't opening them.
Wait, what's chat? What kind of chat?
Snapchat. You know the little video chat shit.
See, I've never heard of that. Appreciate it.
That's you old school. You know what? I can't.
I even slowed down on updating my Facebook statuses. I ain't uploading no new pictures on Instagram. I wanted to make it seem like I fell off the face of the earth for a couple of days.
Wow.
And then I broke into her. I was like, you know, actually what happened was I posted a picture on Instagram of my girl, and she hit me with the "I'm not your WCW." I was like, about that.
Wait, for the callers that don't know what WCW is, it's definitely not wrestling everybody, especially when it comes from Mr. Bradley. So do you want to, tell us what that means?
Thank you, because I've been seeing WCW all over my timeline early, and, yeah, I was tripping.
WCW for all y'all, you know, that don't really be on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter like that, is Woman Crush Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I posted
Woman Crush Wednesday? Ouch.
I'm going to need to beat somebody Woman Crush Wednesday sometime next week, so I'm just going to put it out there.
Why you always displaying your pussy on Sex Valve, huh?
Oh, wow.
I did not say I was. Why would my pussy be? You know what, Chris? Goodbye. I'm done. Talk to y'all later. Good night, everybody. Good night.
No.
Just fucking with you. Chuck, I love you. Mwah.
Go ahead and inbox me a picture and we can make that happen.
Oh, wow.
I'm feeling some type of way.
All right, thank you, Jason, for your comments, man. We'll see you on the after show. All right, our next caller. Hopefully he unmutes himself. Mr. Rapper, you are live on Save Bells.
Did you put him on blast?
What's good, bro?
Yes, I did, indeed. Welcome, Rapper, to the show, dude.
Now you hear Chucky dilemma, man. She need our help, bro. You know you real with it. You know you come real with it. So I need you to break it down to Chunky, the real.
Yeah, she's still in love. She's still in love with her ex, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So you in a relationship?
Something like that.
Something like that. But you still in love with your ex. So what?
Very much so.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
You asking me? I'm asking y'all. Nah. Honestly, my ex and I, we're really good friends, and we've gotten back to the point where we're like close again, like just really close friends. We haven't had sex in almost 2 years now, and we're not even to that point yet. But I still have like very, very, very strong feelings for my ex. Like it'll be to a point where if I'm with my current and we're in the bed sleeping, and my ex would call and say, "Hey, come over here," I will get out of bed with my current.
Ain't that a bitch?
Drive 45 minutes to my ex. Yeah, I would. I really
would.
Did you say 45 minutes as in from Milwaukee to Chicago, 45 minutes long?
If that's a 45-minute ride, then yeah, I would. I really would.
So wait, hold up.
Go ahead, bro.
Hold up. Somebody sent me a text message. What the hell? Anyway, so if your ex called and said, "Come over," you gonna go for 45 minutes?
I will get up and holler at without hesitation.
But if your new situation,
go ahead, Rapper.
If your new situation would call you and say, "Hey, can I come over?" You can't do that.
Listen, I've been making excuses for like the last 2 weeks not to be with him. See, you ain't been listening in on the shows because trust me, I've been making like excuses not to, like, just not to be with him. And it's not that I'm just not.
Rapper missed it because she said if she was in bed with her current and her ex called her, she'd get up and go to her ex. That's what she said. You missed that, Rapper.
Because Rapper, look, because I caught that too, and that's definitely not no Tug of War. That just means that you want to. That means that you want to kick that motherfucker out. Something he's doing, he's not doing something right. Because if you're gonna get out of bed with your current to go with your ex, something's really wrong with that picture.
Yeah.
Chunky, you need to tell your current to get stepping. Just saying. There ain't no such thing as I'm confused. No. You greedy. You want that ice cream, but you want to like kick the cake. That's the problem with you.
No.
Sorry.
Now you caught up, Rapper. You caught up. Rapper, like, what the?
Don't give it too much. I'm not.
But let's not get on Chucky right now. No, Rapper, we're going to get on you. I know you had some situations where you had the little tug of war between the current and the ex. Can you like give us a little insight of what's been going on with you, or past time, present, future, whatever?
Well, right now, my current situation is a significant other has told me I'm not the same. I'm different. Right. Yeah. Hardly ever calls me. Haven't seen this person in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I haven't seen this person in about 3 weeks. Yeah, so basically what I'm about to do is go ahead on and kill that shit.
Oh, trash.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to kill that shit.
I just seen him pull out a gun, and that shit scared me.
Right. Just went into, like, psycho mode. Now, this is your current that you're talking about, or you talking about your ex?
No, current.
Your current, okay.
Yeah.
And your ex is kind of coming into the picture?
No, she's telling me she's not the same. She said I'm not the same. She said I'm different.
Okay.
She said I'm not the same. I'm different.
Okay.
Like 2 K's different.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't mind me.
Exactly.
So you pretty much saying that you getting ready to move on. That's basically what you're saying.
You fucking well right I'm about to move on. You got
I know that's right. That's what I'm just saying. High five.
This the one you gave a ring? Wait, is this the same one you gave the ring to?
Huh?
Or am I saying too much? This the one you gave the ring to?
Right.
Wow.
Are you serious? Oh, you know what? Wow. On that note, on that note.
Oh yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro.
You see how his demeanor is? That's why I'm just like, you know what? I'm kind of back off on that one. Rapper, thank you for your comments. Stay up for the after show. All right, let's go to our next caller. Next caller. She's your queen to me. Hi, Miss Brown. How you be?
Lord.
You are live on Facebook.
Miss Brown.
Hi, Queen.
Hey, Chunky.
All right, so I know you have one of the better relationships with your current, so I'm not going to even get messy and ask anything about an ex or an ex. I just want to know what you would tell me. Like, what kind of advice can you give to me, knowing that I'm in love with my ex, and then there's a possible next, and I just can't decide. And honestly, it's not even to keep my current, because like Chris said, there's just nothing there with me and my current, so he does need to go. But there's still an option of my ex or the next. Now, with that being said, next got better meat than the ex.
Oh wow! See how she told Queen that? She told Queen that.
Well, that being said, now I'll give you 2 answers. First of all, we know that you all about good sex, so that's one of the reasons you're not letting go of the current
message,
because he giving you what the ex can't, but you want both of them wrapped up so you can get the good sex and the intimacy and everything else that you get from your ex. But I can say that I, believe it or not, was like that. But for me, I had to realize the person that I thought I was in love with, which was an ex, I was actually addicted to, which is I got used to the habit. I got used to how he made me feel. I got used to him knowing all of me, and I didn't think that no other man would ever be able to do that. And when I found out that it was another man that could do that, I was able to walk away from my ex and find my current, which is the love of my life.
Yes.
She said that on the air. Oh, my God.
Right.
You act like
Let me see if Kim probably watching right now saying, ooh, that's my girl,
No, but Chucky, for real, we get used to some women, because, you know, I hate all gator. Some women get used to the fact, like, it, you know how you always say, well, how do you keep going back to a man that whooped your tail? We can easily say that because we ain't never let no man whoop our tail.
Right.
But they're so used to it that they think that's what love is. They're so addicted to it that that's all they know.
Mm-hmm.
So indirectly, they want to keep options around because they start to miss that man, even though he beating on them. They start missing it because we always say, people be like, he no good for you, but we always say, y'all don't know him. When we alone, he just so sweet. He just so this. Sometimes you got to walk away. Sometimes having too many options causes you not to progress in your life, and you will never know what you can have. You might can teach your ex what to do to give you that pleasure, and you can have the love of your life. You always saying that you be jealous about relationships sometimes and stuff. You never know. You could teach him some things. You could show him some things, and you might have everything you want in a man right there, but you just don't want to explore it because you want to keep options open.
That's deep.
That is. She hit me.
That's deep. That's very deep.
Not the wind out me. Okay.
I know, right? That's something to think about. Well, thank you, Queen, for your comments. Stay after for the after show. All right, so let's go to the next caller. Next caller, he's also a returning caller, Mr. Ryan, Captain Ryan. You are live on Sex Battles.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm being mellow. Shocking, ain't it?
All right, Ryan. Go ahead, Katie.
By all means, I'm lost there, but go ahead. Let me have it.
You hear what's going on. Chucky is in love with her ex. She pretty much don't want to deal with her current, and she's in a tug of war between her ex and her next. So Chucky needs to know, from your point of view, what you would do.
Well, that's one of those things I thought I was an expert on. I mean, I went down that road, about if I still had the feelings for the ex, and bless you, or if the current was right there. But what it comes down to is that if your current is not doing the deed, you might as well just go ahead and just give him his walking papers right here and right now and just call it good. Now, as far as the ex and the Nets goes, that's one of those such things you kind of gotta walk on eggshells with, because you don't want to have it to the point when everything's all good with the ex and everything's all great. And you decide to go back to the ex and try to give them that chance and give them that shot, and then all of a sudden you realize why he was an ex to begin with. Then you go to that current, who pretty much is a moot point at this moment, if I'm not clearly mistaken. You go to the possible. Does you right, treats you right, gives you the world. Is he going to switch? You're always going to have these questions in the back of your mind. See, I went through that so much that when I had to decide between an ex, a current, and a possible, the ex, done. There was no, once you wake up one morning and realize, I don't want to be this miserable for the rest of my life. Yeah, they make me happy in some way, but now I'm starting to remember why I really don't like your ass.
Right.
And then you get to that possible. And it's like, I'm just not getting to know you. I kind of want to just, take this slow, see if it works. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. But give me some time. If they're good with it, then see how it goes. But if they want to try to rush you through it, you might want to be sitting here getting ready to hit that panic button. But in your case, play the field. You're young, girl. Have at it. Have fun with it. I'm not saying, just flat out sit there and have it basically X versus future. But when it comes down to it, don't let the past dictate what your future's going to be like.
That's deep. Thank you, Ron, for your comments, man. For the after show. All right. So let's go to our next caller. All right, Miss AJ, you are live on Sex Battles. Welcome to the show.
Oh, dang, I forgot I was even on there, man.
Hi, AJ. Welcome to the show. What's good?
Hey, I'm sorry. Y'all know me.
I heard that comment, too, while you're talking.
Oh, y'all know me. I always be sleeping, then when I wake up, I call in.
So glad you could join us this evening.
Thank you.
All right, so tell me about a situation where you had to choose between your current and your new dude. This a dude where, like, you with one dude and then you start kicking it with another guy, not even having sex with him. You just kicking it with him, and, you just found yourself a new friend. And now you're starting to feel your new friend. What's the determining factor if you would go to your new guy as opposed to staying with the guy that you're with now?
Well, I haven't really dealt with this subject in a long time.
Okay,
but
so let's go back and tell me that time you did have it.
Okay. It's been a minute, but I had a situation where I was dating this new guy, and my ex called me up and was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" This and that. And I'm like, "I'm good. This is good. I'm about to do this. I'm about to start this, and I'm dating somebody." And they're like, "Oh, okay, dang." And all of a sudden he started telling me about the situation where, the girl he cheated on me with, she turned out to be a liar, and she turned out to be this, she turned out to be that. And my deciding factor was how we broke up to begin with.
Right. You don't feel sympathy for him because
he made that decision.
You left me for this girl, right?
Yeah. And see, that's the thing about it. That's what, like, my whole thing is with your situation is if you're not really feeling your current, that's fine and dandy. But is that ex, are you willing to deal with the same bullshit that y'all broke up with the first time? Like, if he was a cheater back then, are you willing for him to be, I may have changed, Are you willing to be like, maybe he has changed, and then if that same bullshit happened again, will you feel bad about putting yourself in that predicament? Now, if y'all broke up because you was ready to end stuff and, he was trying to keep things right, that's different. But if y'all broke up and it was because, he had like 3 other girls on the side, are you willing to put yourself basically back in that situation?
And I'm glad you said that because not many people know the whole situation of me and my ex. I know Gator's very, very familiar with it. But long story short, we broke up. We had the shittiest breakup. Like, it was one of the worst I've ever had in my life because I was so attached to him. We were together 3 years, and throughout the time that we were together, yes, he cheated. Yes, he was with multiple fucking women. And honestly, I couldn't tell you why I'm so in love with this man. Like, I could not tell you.
It's like that,
if I break it down, there's no real, like, bitch, why do you love him? I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't point it out. But there's something about him that just I won't let go. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that goes back to the whole point Queen was trying to make when she was saying we get so used to a person treating us a certain way, and we get so used to being with a person that we can't move forward. So I don't know why I'm so attached to my ex, but we had one of the best friendships over the relationship, over the sex, over all that extra shit. As far as him being a friend, he was my best friend. once we got into that whole fornication and sleeping around and doing all that extra shit, that's when trouble came. But as a person, as a friend, he was my best friend, and I think that's another reason why I'm so stuck on him, because I don't dwell on, oh, he's a fucking whore. Okay, guess what? He's a whore. But he's my best friend. You understand what I'm saying? So I think when I go back to that whole how much I love him, I don't love him because of the relationship part. I love him because of the friendship part.
But my question to you is, I hate to say it, I'm a firm believer in history does repeat itself. Are you willing, to be like, okay, because you already said you don't dwell in the fact that he's been a whore.
No, I'm not willing to do that. No, I'm not. I am really not. Because you know what? I dealing with that, and I took so much from it as far as every time I turn around. I think it was up to like 7 to 10 girls I found out about. So it wasn't even a real like, oh, he was my boyfriend no more, because he was all of my boyfriend. That's basically what it was. But after like one chick, I just was like, you know what? Like, and this was like the 9th or 10th girl, and I was just like, you know what? That's it. Because I keep forgiving you for this girl. I keep forgiving you for that girl. I keep forgiving you for going back to your baby mama. I keep forgiving you for doing this and doing that. And then it became to a point where, you know what? He going to keep doing whatever he wants to because I'm going to keep forgiving him. And no, I don't want to go through that again. That's why I haven't made a decision to say, oh, I want to be back with you. This is not a conversation he and I had. I know this is a struggle that I'm going through with my own inner emotions. That's why it's the tug of war, because I want him so bad, but I don't want that bullshit that comes along with it. So, no, I'm not comfortable with going back into that situation where I have to fucking deal with bitches smiling in my face, being my fucking friend, and you sleeping with him at the same fucking time, because that was a situation that I was dealing with, and I don't want to do that again.
All right. That's really good. That's really deep. All right, thank you, AJ, for your comments. The next caller, welcome back, Pinky. You are live on Sex Battles.
How you do?
Fine. How you doing, Pinky?
I'm lovely, thank you. Hi, BFF. Hey, y'all. What's cracking?
Now, Pinky, you here with me talking about. Chunky is in a dilemma right now and needs your help. Like, what would your advice be?
Not me. I don't like a tug of war. I don't like a tug of war. I'm number one or nothing at all. I'm not having nobody fight. Nah, fuck that. I'm not going between my ex and my current, and I don't have either. I don't have a current, or I have the ex, and he can stay there. And that's the absolute truth. Current, I'm good. I'm doing me. I'm good. That's too much headache, drama, bullshit. I'll go the fuck off and start snapping on people. Nah, homie.
Even if it's not working with your current.
That's much. That's much. Me personally, no. I'm
like,
good.
even if you and your current ain't seeing eye to eye right now, and y'all having issues, even there.
We actually see eye to eye, but he going about his way and I go about mine. The ex just going about his business. I'm good. He didn't already try. Oh, can we get back together? No. I made it abundantly plain clear. I'm not playing both sides. That's why I'm currently single. Thank you, Jesus, for that. No. If an ex decided to show up, hey, babe, no. You're an ex for a reason. Once there's goodbyes in the works, honey, I don't look back. Door closed, locked, throw away the fucking key, whatever memories I might want to get rid of, bye. I don't look fucking back. What?
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Hey, thank you,
It doesn't do me any good. It's not gonna do me no good to go back now, is it?
Gator, shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, right.
I'm just saying.
It's not. I mean, me
to
personally, I'm crazy like that. No, me personally, y'all, I'm crazy like that. No, because if I go back, especially after homeboy, then hypothetically speaking, he did me dirty, I might, plan a couple things for his ass. I don't need that stress on my head. I don't need that on my fucking head. No, thank you. I'm nah. Especially we didn't end on bad terms. Nah. Don't even call me, because I might have an episode and track your ass down. Nah.
Okay, so take it from here. Okay, here's the situation as far as why me and my ex even became friends again. With me being in the industry that I'm in, I have to see him. And when I started working in the industry, I became his business partner. So for 3 years, we were running the fucking state. You know what I'm saying? We doing whatever we're doing, and we're king and queen of fucking Florida. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when we broke up, he's doing his thing. I kind of stepped out of the situation. I stepped out of the industry for a whole year while we were broken up, and it was kind of time for me to regroup. Okay. Now I'm back in the industry, so we're bumping into each other. And it used to be a time where our breakup was so nasty where we would be at the same fucking events, and we would not even we would walk by each other like we didn't exist. And it wasn't. It was more of a. You know how you be you're not talking to me, so I'm not talking to you. That's love right there. That's not. Oh, I'm mad at you. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't go all out your way to make sure that you're not talking to me and I'm not talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So it was a struggle between both of us, and every 3 months we would meet up at certain events, and we would have this falling out at the fucking event. Why are you acting like a fucking asshole? Why are we fighting? Why won't you talk to me about the situation? Because when we broke up, it was no words. It was just straight. He went his way, I went my way, but then it was all this extra shit in between us. Everybody else had something to say because he was talking to other people, I'm talking to other people, but we never got a chance to sit down and talk to each other. Now, when we meet up at these events every 3 fucking months, that's when we start battling. And one thing about us, our relationship was very private. So for us to argue and carry on in public, you could tell, okay, there's so much tension there that y'all really need to hey, figure this shit out. So we finally got to a point, I want to say about 3 months ago, where we actually sat down and talked to each other. Okay, this is why we broke up. This is why we're going through the shit that we were going through. You hurt me, so I had to hurt you back. You did some shit to me that I cannot forgive you for, or I could not forgive you for, so I have to make you hurt just like you were hurting me. And our breakup was so much tit for tat that we had to sit down and kind of be okay, let's put it all out on the table, and now we're the best of friends again.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Pinky, for your comments. The next caller is Mr. Fresh. Welcome to Sex Pals.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
Well, is this your current? Is this your current?
No.
Right.
No, don't act like that. Don't act like that.
You gonna bust her out like that? Somebody, is that your current right there? No,
definitely not.
Welcome
What's up,
to
Fresh?
the show, Fresh.
Always gotta take it too far.
Go ahead.
I plan not to come to cause no trouble tonight, but I see plans to turn.
I don't want to act Fresh. You act Fresh.
Now, Fresh. Okay. Situation.
Well,
we trying to figure out. Huh?
I'm listening. I'm waiting on the question.
We trying to figure out if a situation happens and you were in the struggle between your ex, your current, and your I say your possible or your future, your next. We're trying to see which one you would choose.
So I got an ex, a next, and a current.
Yeah.
Who would I? Well, I'm probably not going to choose my ex because there's a reason why we're not together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably not fucking with her no more because I probably want to punch her in the face anyway. So it's best that we.
Wow.
I'm just saying, you know, some women will drive you to the point where you be sitting in a room contemplating domestic violence. Like, no, I'm just being honest. Like, dog, it get that deep sometimes. Like, they hurt you so bad, you be like, if I beat her up, maybe she'll feel the same pain that I feel. Mm-hmm. But her pain will soon go away because the black eye will heal and the bruises will go away. But your emotional scar is still there. Mm-hmm. It will always hurt. So, like, you know.
Dewan, are you talking like a Ike and Tina situation?
No. I've never been in an abusive relationship. Like, I've never physically had to, you know, fight my girlfriend. But, like, I've been in situations where I've contemplated, like, if I just get up off this couch, Lord knows I'm going to slap the shit out of her.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Noted.
Women know how to push buttons. I don't care if you can't say all women. All women know how to push buttons. They know exactly what to say to you to put you in a fucked up position. They all do. No way around that.
I gotta agree.
That's true. That's true.
They know what irritates you, and they'll do it on purpose to see what you do. Like, I'm doing my main shit. Like, what my mama got to do with this right now? Nothing at all. We was talking about something totally different. You drag my mama into this. Now she'll whoop your ass.
Oh, wow. But I agree with Fresh on that one, though, because women do know how to push buttons.
And then, like,
if they really, really pissed off at you about something, they're going to make sure they torment you until you just snap, until you get to your breaking point. So, yeah.
As far as my current would go, and like, if you got a good thing, don't look so much to the future, because then it's like you start to find ways not to be with the chick you with. Then you start putting yourself in fucked up positions. That's how you cheat. When you are focused on what's outside and not what's in your home, that's how you start cheating. And then you be trying to be in the streets, and then you end up with a displeased woman. And when your chick not happy, she gonna go find somebody that's gonna make her happy.
Mm-hmm.
So then who you was looking at might not even be the one for you. Mm-hmm. Then you just gonna be totally assed out because now the chick you was trying to fuck, she don't want nothing to do with you, and the guaranteed pussy that you already had is fucking somebody else, and now you stuck at home with your dick in your hand, listening to Boys to Men.
I can't deal. I'm done. Good night, everybody.
You're a fool, Fresh. Thank you so much for your comments. All right, so let's go to our next caller. Next caller is Mr. Spike TV. Kina, how you doing? You are live on Sex Vows.
He's all calling you Spike TV.
I think this shit's hilarious.
I know, right? Like, what the hell?
Welcome, Spike to Sex Vows.
You've been listening to this conversation. What's your input? What do you think?
Okay, for starters, I will never, ever go to my damn ex for many reasons. Ever. Because the whole relationship we had, okay, I'm thinking, okay, this is the one girl that actually, love me for who I am. But then, next thing I know, I'm finding out from her goddamn aunt that not only was she lying to me about pretty much everything she's ever said to me, but, like, she even lied to me about why she got with me in the first place and trying to trap me. So I'm like, what the hell? And on top of that shit, she claimed to be so loyal. Now, I kind of should have noticed when she was acting all paranoid that I was starting to go to school and I was trying to further my civilian career after I got out of the Army. But like I should have noticed something when she started acting all paranoid about me flirting with other girls. Now that should have been a button right there for me to know. Okay, obviously she probably doing some shit behind my back. Well, come to find out, she was doing that shit too. And I'm like, well, damn, you claim you love me so damn much, and you get on me about not being a good enough boyfriend, not calling you like you think I'm supposed to, when you know I'm in freaking school over 12 hours a day, and you think like I'm just supposed to give all my time to you? No. My education and my career come first. Then when I have time for you, then I'm going to call you or text you. I'll shoot you a text every now and again when I'm out of class, but that's about it. But now, not only did I find out you are a pathological liar, you a cheater, and you are quote-unquote headmaster.
Oh. Got a super zone.
Headmaster. Oh. Wow.
Super zone.
You want to know what the saddest part about that is? My freaking mom told me she was a freaking headmaster. If my mom
you giving your mama head?
No. Now, when you say headmaster, are you talking about a manipulator? Pretty much.
No.
Chris,
and whoever said
no, because I want the viewers to know, like, what are you talking about when you say headmaster?
Okay.
What do you break that down to us?
Yeah.
Headmaster meaning she freaking blew a lot of niggas down. Let's just say she good at giving head. And quite frankly,
okay, all right.
I actually can't concur to that statement.
She's what me and AJ were arguing about yesterday. Okay, got it.
Pretty much.
You know what? We're not going. Nope. Not going to be that explicit. So basically, what she's saying is, who could suck dick better? Either her.
You said not going to be explicit, and then you say who could suck dick better. Is that what just happened?
I know. I just contradicted myself.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Who else we got up in here?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, man, for your comments. All right. So our next caller is Mr. Rowe.
We're going to open up the lines in a minute. But don't go nowhere, y'all. Rowe, welcome to the show. I don't know how much you done heard so far, Rowe. But
I pretty much heard Chunky from Florida. So pretty much almost just about everything.
Okay. So she got a dilemma going on here. She needs to know what should she do? Should she stay with her current, go back to her ex, or leave her current and her ex and be with her next? That's what she needs to know. That's just the bottom line. What was she doing?
Well, it goes to which one you have the most in common with.
Okay. I don't know. Honestly, okay. My ex, because of the type of business that we're in, that's the person I could connect with the most. Because we're in the same industry, we could talk about everything. Like when I do talk to him, it's usually maybe like once or twice a week, and we'll sit on the phone for 3, 4, 5 hours and just talk about the industry and the things that we're doing, and it stays interesting, and we laugh and we cut up. Okay, now my current, when I go chill with him, the only thing this man talks about is his daughter, which is fine. He's a father, and I love the fact that he loves his daughter. But we don't talk about anything. Like, he don't ask me, like, he'll text me during the day and be like, how's your day or whatever. But even when I get on the phone with him and try to tell him what's going on with me, I don't feel like he's listening, because he, like, always cuts me off and goes, oh, yeah, that's messed up. Like, it seems like I'm talking to a recording because I don't even get my sentence out. He be like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, yep. Like, so I don't really get any feedback from him. And then when I'm with him at night, I get in there and I go straight to bed because I'm not sexually attracted to him like that. And when we had sex, like, it's not hitting on shit. The only thing that I like about him is that he's nice. And honestly, knife ain't cutting it right now. Now my next, this nigga ain't shit. Like honestly, like, but he's funny. When we do chill, we can like we talk and it be like fun conversation, and he fucks the shit out of me. Bottom line. So I really don't know, like, I don't know. I'm just not even confused. I'm just stuck. Like, what the fuck? Because they all have, like, one good trait about them, and then the rest of them ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, which trait is better? I don't know. Do I deal with my cheating-ass best friend, ex? Do I deal with my nice, boring-ass current? Or do I just deal with the nigga that's fucking the shit out of me?
Okay.
Like Alpha was there for Power Rangers. Ay.
I know, right?
Jacob, did you have any questions for Ro?
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to hear from Ro what he got to say, because I know Ro's been in some situations where it's been, you know, kind of crazy, and he get jumped on about it. But Ro might know the ideal of the direction.
I mean, if you're not ready, honestly, Chunky, if you're not ready to settle down or anything like that, play the damn field.
See, and somebody else said that too.
Just play the field. I mean, you young, you ain't got no kids, so it's like, if you're not ready to settle, don't settle less than what you're looking for.
All right.
All right, thank you for your comments, Mr. Rowe. All right, so it's just down to me and Jacob. Basically, Chunky, you know how I am. You know how real I am. But my thing is this. You really want to, instead of like saying, okay, I'm going to see if I can start with my current or fuck with my ex, what you probably need to like really figure out is, okay, instead of saying like, okay, I'm going to go back to my ex because I can get better sex, you need to find out who you can connect with for better sex, for good conversation, for commitment, because the way you going on right now, you're going to commit suicide. For real. You're just going to you're going to pull your fucking head out and going to say, you know what, fuck the bullshit. Yeah. So instead of doing all of that or whatever, because you can find someone with better sex that you can connect with and will be on that same playing field with you. You know what I'm saying? Because going back and forth and shit, it's waste of energy. It's too much stress, and both of them is going to figure out what the fuck is going on with you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come out sooner or later. Myself personally, I have been in that situation before, and I've been with my ex for 5 years, and he wasn't shit, pretty much. Just simply put, he wasn't shit. And during that relationship, I was talking to other people and shit. And then it's just this one particular day, I snapped the fuck off. I said, you know what? I'm not going to deal with you no more. This got to stop. This got to cease. Every once in a while, I do see him, and this man decides to say, well, Chris, you know what I'm saying, we need to get back together. I said, no, that's not going to happen. He talked about, what about the sex? I said, the sex can go straight to hell right along with you. That's just how I feel in my situation. Because I can find someone that is better than you, that I can talk to, that I can relate to, that I can have all them sex, that can have all that shit. But going back and forth and shit, that's not going to happen with me. Because that's a waste of my time, and that's a waste of his. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you know what they say, what you do in the dark will come to light. That's not me. I'd rather shit come to light right there and there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I am.
I'm going to break this down to you, Chuck. I'm going to break it down to you. Now, I heard a few people say this, and you're right. exes are exes for a reason. You gotta remember, you broke up with him. There's a reason that you broke up with him, or he broke up with you, or whatever the situation may be.
Mm-hmm.
Your current right now, regardless of not, may or may not know how you feeling. I don't know if y'all had this conversation or what. I can't speak on that. So he may or may not know the situation of how you feel. If he does and ain't nothing changed, then it is what it is. You know, if he don't, then, you know, yeah, maybe you need to move on from dude. Yo, next, I'm going to tell you about your next. This is what your next doing right now. I'll break it down for you. Your next right now is this nigga. He's perfect right now in your eyes. The reason he's perfect in your eyes is because he's crossing his T's and he's dotting his I's because he wants to be your current. Somebody said it earlier. You don't know if this dude is doing this just to get you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of dudes do that. We put up the front, like, yo, yeah, this is that. I'm opening the door for you, and I'll take you out to dinner, and I'm saying thank you, and yes, please, and all this stuff, and I'm doing the mannerisms right to get to where I want to be at. Now, that's what a lot of dudes think in their head. At the same time, later on down the road, that stuff starts falling off.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't opening the door no more. He ain't doing this for you. The conversation is lacking like a mug because, shit, he already did what he wanted to do, so it ain't even there like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the ex. Now, I ain't speaking on that man. I mean the next. I ain't saying he's a bad dude. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you don't know for sure this dude is trying to be with you or he just trying to, quote, unquote, be with you.
Mm-hmm.
If you understand what I'm
saying. Totally understand.
Now, your ex, I'm going to tell you where your ex head is. Your ex head is, and I think everybody in here can agree with me, anytime that you get with someone new or even put it out that you with someone new, you got a smile on your face, everything. You happy, you're loyal, hey, yeah, this and that. Your ex wants to know, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing that I didn't do and I want back in? Mm-hmm. I ain't never seen her that happy before. The fuck? Hell no, man. That nigga can't have my girl. That's what your ex is thinking. I promise you that's what he's thinking.
That I want to feel like the whole reason why we, like, getting so fucking close. Because remember I told you, once we broke up, like, this nigga shit went downhill. Like, business was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't get booked for shit. Couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we were a team, and when I tell you we was running shit. But when we broke up, I just left the industry for a whole year. Like, didn't go to events, didn't promote, didn't do none of that shit. And nigga, you had to go out there and, like, literally float on your own.
And see, that's another issue. That's the issue I have. Now, this is just me personally. Working in the same industry as an ex, I try not to date anybody that I meet while I'm working. Because it's going to be a problem. It's going to be an issue. Y'all going to have to see each other. Like you say, you see each other at the events and stuff. And that's that, oh, I don't want to talk to you, and I don't want to talk to you. That's that deal. And it's very, like...
Because business and pleasure can be disastrous.
Yeah, it's real touchy. And to this point, it hasn't gone there. But one of y'all going to have to walk away. That's going to be the problem. The problem is y'all going to get tired of seeing each other in this instant. Like you said, okay, y'all finally sat down and talked about this shit, and it's all out in the open. This is why we broke up, and this and that and this. Okay, all well and dandy. still in his head. It's like, shit, the fuck, man.
And you always got to like keep this in your head too of why he was your ex to begin with.
Right, and that's another reason why, like, even with me branching out and doing my own events, like, that's another reason why I decided to do my own, because I hated doing other people's events and he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do my own events. I don't even book him for my events. Like, I will not. I will not put him on my lineup. Like, because...
Good deal. But this is a question. When it comes to it, and it's going to happen, he going to show up to your event.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, if you know it, or he knows it, or he's invited by somebody else that's coming to your event that doesn't know that y'all were an item, it's going to happen, and y'all going to come face to face. And the question is, are you going to go to the door and say, oh, hell no, that nigga ain't coming in this shit?
No, because like I said, we're good now. Like I said, we're good now. Like, as far as, like, just the other night, we were sitting on the phone 3-4 hours, laughing, kiki, whatever. Like, there's no animosity between us now as far as the breakup and all of that. We're actually starting back to just be cool. So even if he was to show up to my event, he's more than welcome to. But at the same time, I'm not booking you. I would not give you any business because of the fact that we're not on that level anymore, number one. And number two, you got a crowd of groupies that I don't want in my establishment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in order to keep your bitches and your groupies and your followers and these motherfucking bitches that had so much to fucking say about me while we were like broken up and, you know, at each other's throat, all these motherfuckers that I thought were my friends that excuse me, you were sleeping with, and these bitches are talking so much shit about me. In order to keep them away from my establishment and my venue, I'm not booking you. And if I do book you, I'm gonna book you at the last fucking minute, and you will not be on my flyer as long as I'm on promo. You will be the last minute call, like right before my show starts. If I decide I want to add another entertainer into my lineup, I'll call you at the last minute and see if you're available. And if you're not, you're not. And if you are, then bring your ass, get your money. But I don't want his crowd following him into my place, because that's when it's going to be a problem. Because I forgive him. I forgive him, but I don't forgive those bitches, because you know what? They were nastier to me than he was.
Me in a personal thing, my ex, and a couple people said it, never, ever, none of my exes, never, ever. And I actually thought about it, about an ex getting back with her, and then I remember what happened. Now, brought up in the situation where your ex, somebody said it, what's going to happen is you're going to be with your next or your current, and your ex is going to pop up. That actually happened to me. Like, I was literally sitting in the crib when her ex came through the door. Like, the dude had a key to her house. And I was like, what the fuck? And he looking at me like, who are you? I'm looking at him the same, like, who is you, dude? And then it just dawned on me, okay, well, that's gonna be something. Yeah, very awkward. Chris, I know Lala is on the line. Let Lala speak real quick.
Yep, Lala's here. Welcome, Sex Bells.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm on CC time.
I hear a lot of commotion.
We're washing dishes.
Somebody's
well, I can hear you.
But Lala,
frying chicken or something.
We talking to your friend, Miss Chunky.
I know. I hear her. Hi, Chunky.
Chunky has a dilemma. She needs your help, Lala. What would you do?
Well, since I didn't hear her problem, I don't know.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought you heard it. I thought you'd been in here for a minute.
No, I came in. Well, I heard
just now.
like what she was talking about. Yeah, I came in when Chris was talking about something.
Okay, break it down for us, Chucky.
All right. In love with the ex, got a current, not really interested in him, got an ex that fucks the shit out of me. I need to know which one I need to choose.
I love it. I really do love it. I love the way you broke it down because I understand it completely. Good job. Because me knowing how sex is to you, I feel like you should go with the person who pleases you. Because men are so hard to, like, I don't really mind teaching people, and I'm sure you probably do mind because you like to relax and you like the men do all the work. So I would say go to the dude that you're more comfortably sexually with, whatever, that's not a word, but I put it together. And then, like, the personality-wise, like, y'all can talk about that and move from it. But if we not sexing correctly, like, if that thing ain't doing its thing right, you're going to forever cheat on him. And that's not what you really want. Like, you want some for real, you know what I'm saying? Versus, okay, I'm just going to keep cheating on you with this dude who got the water hose dick over here. So I think you should just stay, chill with old dude that make sure knees buckle, want to make your knees sweat.
Okay, so I'm at the point now with this decision as far as, like, listening to everybody's comment and really taking into consideration everybody's advice. And I've gotten to a point where I don't want none of them. If I really had to choose to be with, no, this was real shit though. If I had to choose to be with either one, you understand what I'm saying? Either one. And there's not enough for either one of them to be a significant type of choice. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, each one of them has one good trait. And if I could put all three of them together where I'm in love with this one's real nice, and this one fucks good, I can make one person out of all three of them, I'd probably be doing good. But since I cannot, like Chris said, I need to find someone who can give me all three of those traits. Or at least 2 out of 3. You know what I'm saying? Because if I decide to go with the dude that's fucking the shit out of me, and Gator, that's one of the twins, so you already know he ain't shit worth good for me. He's no good for me.
I probably should have got the whole story in.
It's okay. When I tell you, like, and I put up a post a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, he ain't got to be shit. He got good dick. Like, honestly, that's how I feel about the new guy. Like, you ain't got to be a fuck thing because you can fuck the shit out of me, and that's my potential boyfriend. Like, you can't. I'm the type of person where I'm always working. I like to work. I like to do things, and I can't be. Just because you fuck me good, you can't be my boyfriend because you don't have nothing going for yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that the guy that I'm smashing now doesn't, but he's not boyfriend material. So I couldn't choose him just on him fucking me alone. I cannot choose him. Now, my current, he's nice, but he's boring. So I can't choose him because I'm never going to be excited with him. And the things that I'm excited to do, he doesn't do or he doesn't like doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Have you had this conversation with your current, though?
I stick with I understand the whole be with neither one. Because you're going to keep looking for that extra. So it's never going to be just like one, like, okay, you're the person I'm with, I'm rocking with you. It's like, no, I'm really not, because you're lacking in this, and I can go find somebody with a good conversation. Like, I can go find somebody that's going to make my knees sweat. Like, no, I would rather you just, chill. I mean, you can continue to have fun. There's nothing wrong with that. But I wouldn't just commit to anybody, be like, yeah, you my new boo thing or whatever.
Right.
Because, I mean, if there's somebody with some bomb-ass personality and some good penis somewhere floating around Florida,
somewhere,
he might,
you got to find him.
He might not look like he got good penis now, so we have to take everything into consideration.
You know,
Question. What does he look like that he don't have?
This is my thing. Being realistic, it's like we would want a man with this, and this, and we think he looked like, Idris Elba, but sometimes that man looks like Flavor Flav. But he has the personality, he has the penis, he has every little trait that we want, but he might not look the part. So it's like you gotta, suck it up sometimes to be happy.
Okay, now to answer you, Gator, we sit down and we talk, and I kind of express to him the type of woman that I am, and I tell him the types of things that I'm into and what I like, and he's pretty much the guy that his ex broke his heart, so now he's pretty much stuck in his own fucking ways. Like, he don't want to do nothing outside of what he's used to or outside of his comfort zone. So if I'm saying, hey, let's do this, and he's just like, nah, that ain't my thing. Like, okay, so fucking is not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Or coming over here fucking letting you watch Netflix and falling asleep on my goddamn elbow and shit is not my thing anymore. Like, I try to compromise with you and, spend time with you indoors and, you know what I'm saying? And I want to go out. I want to do things. I want to fucking have horse sex. And we can't do that because it's not your thing. If I tell you to bite my nipples and you tell me you're afraid to bite my nipples, this is not...
Really?
Hold on.
That's real.
I feel like we dated the same person.
I'm telling you, if I'm asking for different things.
Yeah. You know what? We're going to have to say that for the after show. But, yeah. Everybody, thank you so much for coming on Sex Files. We will see y'all next week. Good night, everybody.
Baby, when you start turning me on, I just start turning me on. I can't hold it. Start turning me on. I can't relate to your love. Start turning me on. Don't stop what you're doing. What do you want me to taste first? Baby, it don't matter at all as long as I feel your thirst.